Welcome back everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Nick, we're on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive depending on where you are in the world, and this game we're looking at today is Top Gear 2. Now it was only published in North America for some reason in 1994 by Tokai, and it's developed by Gremlin, so you will see quite a lot of familiarities with the Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge games. It contains 64 courses over 16 countries. There's only one type of car, although you can change the paintwork. We do automatic gears, we try and make it easy as possible. And you might find that this review goes on a little bit longer than normal because, well, I tend to get lost in these types of games. It's a game I've already reviewed on the Commodore Amiga. I was a little bit disappointed because the frame rate wasn't as good as the Lotus Esprit games, which Gremlin were famous for, and it came out afterwards. So hopefully this is addressed on this particular game. Now you need to come in the top 10 each time racing against other cars. The car you race isn't licensed in any degree like Lotus was, so it's a random sports car, but we don't know what it is. Now by collecting money you can upgrade your tyres for better grip, engines, get extra nitros, and as I say, change your car colour as well. We start off in Australasia in Auckland. As you can see, there's a number of laps there. Our money is 0, so we start on a rather duff engine. Away we go. You see familiarity with Lotus already. Now, all my stats are in the top left. You've got the rev counter. Ooh, it controls quite well, this one. It's 1 to 2 players. We can do nitros also, and occasionally you'll see a speech bubble. Well, I don't know what that's there, but it makes it a bit extra comical. Now, it already plays a little bit like Lotus on the Mega Drive, maybe similar. Let's nitro this. Burn rubber, it says. You see positions in the top right there underneath the map. Lap 1 of 4. We must come in the top 10. Now, I've got this on amateur mode, and I've played Lotus for quite a lot of times, although it's the first time I played this particular game, Top Gear 2. So I should be okay. We'll see a few tracks, but as I say, the time could get lost quite quickly here. Let her rip. You see the nitros under my miles per hour in the top left. We've got a certain number of those we can use if we get into a bit of bother, but keep coming in the top 10. It's a championship and it tots up the points each time. Now it will take quite a long time to complete this game over the 64 courses. We won't be doing that here, but I'll play a good chunk of them to see if it gets any difficult. Do you recognise this from Australia? Well, maybe not. I'm already in 3rd place. Although called Top Gear, it's not based at all on the UK show Top Gear. It's just a coincidence. Top Gear 1 didn't come out on the Mega Drive. I've never seen Top Gear 1. I'd imagine it was just, I don't know, Master System perhaps? Possibly. I've never reviewed a Master System game. We've gone straight to Mega Drive. This game, it moves quite fast. I do like the frame rate, and as a kid I would have played this absolutely loads. It is playing a lot better than the Amiga version, I have to say. If you get any time, do look at the Amiga review of Top Gear 2. This one, yeah, it's miles better. It's playing like a Lotus game for sure, and it's a game I could enjoy. Lotus is a game we reviewed on the Mega Drive as well. Check that out as well if you've got lots of time there. But here we are on this one. We're just going to enjoy ourselves. It's going to be rather indulgent. You see there's a green bar around my car underneath the auto gears in the display on the left. I think that might represent damage, but we can upgrade that. Banzai! Lap 4 of 4, we're first, we're going to win. It's fairly straightforward map, this first one, so nice learning curve. Don't bump into any of the obstacles, and we're already lapping cars as we go along. So yeah, different modes. Beginner and well, a professional it goes right up to, so if you want more of a challenge once you get used to it, it's there. I should have put that on that, to be honest with you, but I want to get a decent length on this. We want to enjoy it and see at least a few tracks. So first place gets me 10,000 bucks. I've qualified for the next race because I finished in the top 10. You can change your name from player 1 if you want to, but we stick with player 1. We've beaten Nigel, Ali and Burley and Richie and, well, Mick, is that? Or am I racing myself? That says Nick, but it's not me. 10 points. So what can we do? You can change your control, your speed. Every so often, opportunity will come up to increase your upgrades. There we go. So we've got 10,000. That pays for nothing. If we do down, it goes to bumpers and paints. But I think we'll save up for an engine. Looks like we're in the desert, folks. There are changing weather conditions on this too, so hopefully we'll see a race with that. I'd love to see a bit of rain about the place, but let's just try and weave around these cars, and they're going a little bit slow, so we should be okay. So 5 laps, get in the top 10. Oh, we crashed into that one. They do weave around, as they did in Lotus. A nice... Oh, look at that. A variety of cars. Move over, you road hog. Oh, man. Oh, that's excellent. I love that. That was great. Is it going to be the end of the review soon? Oh, possibly if I keep driving like that. Right, we need to get past another 7 cars, people. Now, if you owned this one back in the day, let me know. If you're based in the UK, the chances are you didn't, because it was, as I said, only released in North America. Why? It would have done well over in the UK and Europe, I think. There was obviously a reason. Maybe it was Lotus in one area and Top Gear 2 in another area. Now, past that pink car. Oh, man. So, this car, it looks a little bit like a Ferrari, maybe a Corvette, but it's not based on anything. It's unlicensed. 15th. 5 more cars to get. We're only still on, well, we're on lap 2 now. 4 laps left. That's quite handy for people that are not very good at maths. Would like to see a bit more variants of the cars you're racing against, but they're all the same. Eat my dust. That could get boring quite quickly, but the main thing of this game is it moves quite quickly. You'd have to compare it to things like, I suppose, it's sort of like Outrun, but not like Outrun, because there's no timer ticking down. There's no different branches. It's just one set course. But there's quite a few good racing games on the Mega Drive, and I've already covered quite a lot of them already because I'm covering my favourites, but no doubt there will be a few we can bump into. Top Gear 2 is a good one. It would have been value for money. As I said, 64 courses over 16 countries, although the gameplay I guess is going to be similar throughout. You can have fun upgrading your car to see how quick you can get the thing. Dust Spells going across on this desert one, a bit like the Lotus games again. If you crash into any of those, you will lose a little bit of speed. My bumper's gone red. If I take too much damage, is the game going to be finished? I do not know. Be sparing with your nitros. You've only got a set amount left, although sometimes you can collect others on the course if you see it. A little jump there. 12. So, it doesn't look like I'm going to win this unless something dramatic happens. I'm making a bit of a meal of it. But again, it's quite a basic map. There's no sharp corners on this one. This particular track at least. So there's no excuses for me not to come in the top 10. I'm setting myself up for disaster after saying it might be a long gameplay review. Maybe it won't. You will know this by the length it's there. If you're still with me, then thank you very much. Boo. Ooh, great. Yes, I would have played this heaps and heaps, I think. I'm not sure if there's a save feature here. Probably not. Move it. I like to move it, move it. Right, top 10 with great aplomb. Into 8th place, lap 4 of 5. The lap's quite long on this one, it seems that way. Here we go, here we go. 8th place, that's good. Well, that qualifies me for the next race. At least the review will go on for a little bit longer. Hooray! Be good to get enough. I think we'll keep going until I can upgrade the engine. See if that makes any real difference. Because it's already going quite quick. How much more quicker can it go, if that is good English? But you'd have to play it quite a lot to get the best engine here, and I think that's where the addictability would actually set in. Can do 2 players, so that would be quite good fun. If you did do 2 players, let me know. How did it play? But as I say, only play this on the Amiga. Now on this version, this one kicks the Amiga version into touch. It saddens me to say, because I've got most nostalgia for the Amiga because I owned that back in the day. Didn't actually own a Mega Drive or Genesis back in the time, but I'm enjoying catching up with it now. We recently reviewed just over 50 games, so I need to do a reviewed game list, as we do, have a recap of 50 games in a row. So I, you know, got that to do if I can find the time. This is on short supply at the moment. Right, so on the last lap, me jibber-jabbering, 6th place. Can I get onto the podium? No, 6th place will do. Does that mean I'll still be leading the championship? I jolly well hope so. You have qualified in 6th position. 1 point for that. 1,000, that isn't going to get up to our engine. Dave won, followed by Nigel. There's Ros there and Ali, the other Nick. And I'm in 2nd place now. Been overtaken by Nigel. I presume that's Nigel Mansell. Possibly. Or Nigel Planer, who played Vivian. No, he didn't. What did he play? He played Neil in The Young Ones. This is getting heavy, man. And that was a terrible impression. Well, nowhere near 30,000. We won't look at the other upgrades. Oh, it's a night stage a la Lotus 2. So it borrows quite a lot of stuff from that game. Well done, Gremlin. When it comes to arcade racing games, in my opinion, Gremlin, you did no wrong. You were awesome. I'd love another Lotus game to come out. That'd be good, wouldn't it? A Kickstarter by Gremlin. Or not a Kickstarter, because they tend to go wrong. But they just release it. That'd be awesome. I would certainly play. Lotus Challenge 4. That'd be good. Super Track. What could they do with the genre now? Lots of special stuff. Driving upside down. Driving in space. Please do it. Please do it. That'd be awesome. This is the bit where someone tells me it's already happened. Right, so 12th place, 11th place. Visibility's not good in the night. I think there's a fog stage in this as well. A la Lotus 2 again. Don't want to keep going on about it. Hopefully there's a snow stage, but I guess there will be because it's going absolutely everywhere. No tight corners again. It's the track this time, still a basic loop. So it's just guiding us gently in. In terms of tracks, you can't really beat that Space Age track in Lotus 3. Had an editor as well, which added a lot to it. Well, the Amiga version did at least. I think the Mega Drive did as well. I think there's only 2 Lotus games come out on the Mega Drive. They started up with 2 and then went to 3. I think the first one didn't actually come out. So it's a bit confusing with a number in there. Away we go. Through it. Oh, great stuff. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. What was that off? McDonald's? Well, I don't love McDonald's, but I love this game. Whoa. Yeah, very reminiscent. The lights are similar to the Amiga sort of like version of Lotus 2 as well. These obstacles at the moment are quite easy to avoid. In later stages, they will be scattered in more awkward positions. Here, they seem to be quite easy to get round if you drive through the middle of the road. Turbo. Right, well, we're in 6th place, and we're about halfway through. We've got finished the end of this lap and the other 2 laps. Be nice if I could win this one to get back into the lead of the championship. Car's taking no damage. We've got lots of nitros left, but it's tricky to know when to use those because it's quite a twisty one in sections here. Right, there's 5th place there. We'll get past that nice and quick. Hard to overtake on the corners, but yeah, there we go. Roadhog. Right, let's have another go. So this is costing me some time here. I think I need to overtake by random, just be on the right bit of the track at the same time. But 6th place will definitely qualify me for the next track, so we can see what that's like. Tracking a dark blue car at night time is not the easiest thing. They've got a few brake lights on. Do have to decelerate around some of the corners. Oh man, come on. I seem to be stuck in 6th place now forever. Nitro, yeah, that's it. So use that. It's a bit like the boost button in Formula 1. Maybe that's best if you can't get past them. Just pull to one side and hit the nitro. So into 4th place. 3 cars ahead of me. Try and get onto the podium. Final lap. Right, you can sort of like see them on the map there. You can see who's in 1st place at least and how far you are behind. So there's a little bit of a distance. Don't think I'm going to get 1st place. So it's battling to see if I can come in the top 3. Oh, I don't think I am going to come in the top 3, am I? Have you learnt nothing, Nick, over these years? I do like these games where you don't have to think about much. 3rd place, Nitro helped. Can we snick 2nd place? Don't think we can. There's 2nd. Yes, good. 2nd place. So as long as Nigel isn't winning the race, we should go back in the lead of the championship. Can you handle the excitement? Oh, we've done it. That Nitro helped. We've done it. Right, where's that red dot on the map? I think it's the finishing line. We're going to win. In your face, Nigel, if indeed that was you. We have reviewed Nigel Mansell's World Championship. That's a Formula 1 game on the Mega Drive. Check that one out too. Hooray! 10,000 bucks for me. You have qualified. Hooray! Must be leading the championship now. Nigel come 3rd there, just 4 points. So a 6 points gain for me. Only the top 6 drivers score. Although you have to come in the top 10 to proceed. Top 6 drivers score, a bit like Formula 1 back in this time. So they've nicked that scoring system and bunged it into their arcade racer. Sitting in Australia, now we're at Sydney, and I think there might be rain happening. 3 laps of 3.2 miles. Oh, stand by for some rain. Almost got enough money for an engine. Oh, brilliant. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Rain a bit different to Lotus 2. Let's see if it affects the handling, but this is good. There's no puddles of rain on the track. Would like to see some water picking up from the tyres of the car. So that's one thing they could have done. Eat my dust. There'll be no dust here because the rain has washed it away. Alright, you saw like a yellow dollar icon there. We hit those. Extra money, obviously. Oh, this is a bit of a trickier track, this. I think the road holding is slightly affected. Come on, top 10 required. Right, 10. So we just need to hold this position to the end. And then we should be there. Track's a bit more twisty now, you can see in the top right. So they're getting a bit more technical as we go forward. I think you can see the Sydney Opera House occasionally on the horizon. Great undulation going on. I'm a big fan of undulation in racing games. If you've watched the channel for a while and seen a few racing reviews, you know I'm an undulation junkie, and this one does it a lot. Draw distance is fantastic, so you can see a lot's coming up apart from in the tight corners. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm a huge fan of this game. Love it. It's playing a lot better than I thought it was going to play. I was fearing the worst. Whoa, good. So if you're into arcade racing action and you own a Mega Drive, or at least emulation, then I would recommend tracking down Top Gear 2 if you can get it at a good price, or download for free maybe. Right, picking up some more money. So I will do a few more races after this one. I just want to get that better engine. Roadhog, right, I seem to be trapped in 10th place here. Lap 2 of 3. Into 9th. Speeding around. Yeah, there's less bit of the track to work with when there's obstacles going on. Very difficult overtaking cars on the bends. Try and get one on the straight if you can with a bit of boost. 7th place. Let's try and get 2 at the same time. Yeah, see, if you crash, sometimes you get stuck behind cars for quite some time if you lose a bit of speed and then got to build up again. Going off the track, if you go too wide, can cost you a lot of time as well. That works out pretty good. 5th place. Can I get a win here? Slow down a bit so I don't bump into the back of him. Oh dear, that was the lesser of two evils, but crashing into a lamppost indeed did not help in arcade racing or in real life. Oh, get out of the way. Yeah, I've got 1 nitro left here. Use it sparingly. Quite a lot of the lap left to go. I'm going backwards. 6th place, loser. Well, I don't want to be. But I think I said that's that driver ahead of me rather than anyone else. Nice bit of thunder and lightning there, but no sound of thunder. If they did an HD remake, then put the thunder on. Whoa. Oh man, 6th place. Looks like the best I can do here. Heading towards the red dot. Oh, he says that and zips into 5th. Oh, they're all together here. That was an awesome corner. Got about 3 cars at the same time. Now, some of them have got me back again. Oh, come on. No nitros left. I needed those. Oh, get out of the way. Oh. I think, right, still a bit of distance left to do. I know the cars are close together. 4th place. I've still got a chance of a win here if they're that close, but don't go wide. Man, he's having a bit of bother, folks. He's having a bit of bother. Road holding is, well, it's not too dissimilar. The rain is slowing down. 5th place. Does that maintain the lead in the championship? So we do another race? Yeah, well, we do, because $2,000 is not enough to get my engine, which I've been going after the whole time. Bill wins. Okay, so I still lead the championship by 7 points for Nigel. That's quite commanding. Oh, you do get a password. So remember, if you write down that password, next time you load the game, you can type that in and jump straight in to this with your scores intact. So we're in Britain now. Loch Ness, based in Scotland. I wonder if the Loch Ness Monster makes an appearance here. Now, I think this track is going to be foggy. It is. So a bit like the night stage, but instead of darkness, you've got a bit of grey. So visibility lacking. The track's fairly basic. So it's all about overtaking cars and keeping the car on the road, which we didn't do there. You see, there's the problem. So 10 cars, overtake them, and we qualify for the next race. This is going to be a bit tricky, this. I remember on Lotus 2 on the Amiga, there was a cheat called Pea Soup, where you type that in and it jumped you to this stage, I think. Anyway, very, very similar. 17. I suppose that's why it didn't come out in the Europe. There's no real need, really, for owning the Lotus 2 game and this. You could say it's practically the same game. So maybe they had a problem with the Lotus license in the USA, perhaps. Maybe that's what happened. If you know a bit more about that story, let me know. I think before the review's over, We'll see if we can respray this car. I think we've got various other colours. Maybe we'll go for green or yellow or something equally as cool. Maybe gold with glitter on. Now I am trying to concentrate. We're in 13th place. The corners are quite tight on this. Lap 2 of 5 should still do it. Ouch. A very good thing to say in a car. Oh man, you don't want... See, this is makes it awkward. You get two cars close to each other. You bash one and the other one will come past. Can't go too slow. Use a bit of boost to get past. Now, we've got 4 nitros left. We need to get one car. Let's just try and build a bit of a gap. The distance between me and first place looks huge. Almost about a third of a lap. Nice bit of ramps there, but no advantage for going over those ramps, although it does look rather cool. If you're racing in fog, turn on your fog lights. That's what I would say. No cars coming in the opposite direction, which is good. In the motorway section of Lotus 2, that did happen. I don't know if this one's got a motorway section. If you know this, then let me know in the comment section below. Now, if you're still watching this video, I don't know how long we've been going, probably quarter of an hour, 20 minutes. If you're still watching it, you must be a fan of the game as well. So, hooray to you. Excellent. As I say, do track it down either on the real system or emulation, because as I say, it's heaps of fun and it is a time burner. You would want to go to the end. This review was 3 hours long, which it won't be. I certainly would try and go to the end, but we're just going to show a segment of it. Gameplay's roughly the same each time. I imagine the opposition's going to get slightly tougher and the track slightly tougher and the obstacles more dense as we go through. Right, in 7th place without realising, without noticing. So we're still in qualifying. 2 laps to go. Let's see how far we can get up front. If I can win, that'd be good. Oh, we'll get out of the way. Oh, that was lucky. Right, I thought he was going to cut across me. That worked out well. Also, great. Got them both on the straight with not too much weaving. So, in 3rd place. So, one would say I've got a chance of winning this. The gap between me and first place on the map is less than it was before. Got a nitro or equivalent. Would be good if it said something like nitro or something like that there. But that's just a small thing. Engine sounds are as expected. It's got some skidding sounds as you go around, which are quite nice to listen to. Definitely needed them. Without that, it wouldn't have been quite as cool. Final lap. First place looks a little bit too far away, so just concentrating on where second is. Unless first goes really slow for a bit, or I get a couple of boosts. But where's second place? There's... Oh, did I just see it? Second place? Where are they? They must be quite close together, those two cars. Holding each other up, maybe. Right. Where are you? Right. Oh, there's second place. Boom. Can we pull in first place? There's the red dot on the map. Have a look at that. That's where the finishing line is. Don't think I'm going to get there, but second place might be good enough. I've got a 7-point lead in the championship, remember? And that might not even be Nigel in the lead. Let's hope it's not. If it isn't, I'm going to extend my lead. Boom. Second place. Nigel, please don't win. So, good game, good graphics, good upgrades, enough to keep you going. Varied, well, the gameplay's similar, but varied tracks and countries. I still lead. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nigel was nowhere there. I think. I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy chatting. Right, we're in London now. Look out for some London landmarks. Now, London is rather cluttered. You couldn't really put a racetrack there without there being loads of buildings. I'd imagine there... Oh, I tried to buy the engine then, but that didn't work. Right, okay. That was going to be... This was going to be my last go with the engine, but I don't think I bought it properly. So we might have to do that again. So the game goes on. Now, there's definitely not this amount of free space in London. So basically, although it says the places, what all they mean is on the horizon graphic, they'll just put a few recognisable bits. There's I think Tower Bridge going by there. I don't recognise any of those other buildings. Where's the Gherkin? Where's the Shard? All of those are buildings in London. It's just Tower Bridge really you're looking for, unless you can spot Big Ben. Oh, a nice tunnel. Great. Now we're talking. Do like a tunnel. 15th. Only 4 laps. Don't know where these tunnels are. Maybe it's the Dartford crossing. Who knows? If you know, let me know below. Come on, car. Come on. Why didn't I... I should have bought the engine. I think I pressed the wrong button. There's A, B and C buttons. I think I pressed A when I should have pressed C or something. Curses blast, then the other one. That's about as much swearing as you get from this channel. And still we speed on into 11th place. Been very mindful of my nitros here. So into 10th place. Haven't really used too many of them, if any. Oh, look at that. He cut right across me, right. Oh, that was a right wasted boost. See, I tried boost to get past, and I crashed into that car twice and I've gone off the track. Banzai. So I'm in a very vulnerable position. But that helped a bit. So 9th place. The more cars you get in front of, the more blockages there are for people to get past you, and more chance you've got of qualifying. So I'm quite confident here. So 7th, lap 2 of 4. I do keep going wide every now and again. Lost 2 positions on one corner there. See if we can get this back. Round the outside. No, that car's going to go wide again, isn't it? Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Yo, dude. Right, don't panic. Don't panic. Just drive as normal. 9th place still qualifies you and probably keep you in the lead of the championship. But it don't matter because we've got nitro. And we're not going to do the whole game anyway. Past that twit. Good. Tailbridge isn't getting any closer, is it? Because we're going round in laps. Don't know where this is. Romford, maybe. Off we go. Okay. I wonder what the house prices are like round this track. There seems to be a lot of undeveloped land. It must be on a motorway outside London. M25? Who knows? The M25, you won't drive as quickly as this on the M25, I'm telling you. And there's no turn-offs or places to stop at. 6th place, lap 3 of 4. First place miles ahead, like it is normally at this stage on the map. Don't know how far. I don't know how they got that far. Good job the police aren't here. They'd probably get us for speeding. It's 4 lanes of road, all in one direction. No road the other way. There's no road like that in England, is there? If there is, let me know. Because I want to get on it. It'd be like the Autobahn. I want to get on it on my C5, which I don't own. Perhaps I could hire one. Right, 5th place. We're on the last lap. No chance of catching the lead, he says. But this is enough to qualify, and then hopefully I can buy the engine correctly so we can see what sort of difference it does make, if any. Whoa. Right, away we go. Come on. Turbo it. 5th place, I think that's where we're going to stay. Oh, there's an extra position. 4th, 3rd. See, I should say that more often. I say that's where we're going to stay, and then we end up beating it. There we go. So in the course of 2 corners, I'm into 2nd place. Yeah, this will be quite a challenge on professional, I think. So a bit later on, if I get time in my own time, I might have another go. 2nd place. Hurrah! Have I been playing this half an hour yet? Anyway, it's going to take a year to upload. Dave wins. I'm 2nd. So Dave's doing quite well in the championship there. Sheffield. Right, let's buy the engine properly this time. Buy. Oh, I don't want it. Yeah, I bought the engine. Okay, let's see what other grades. There's tyres. That's well, there's wet weather tyres that would have helped before. There's sort of like other bits and pieces too. There's nitros. We won't waste on that. There's sort of like armament. That helps to bash cars off the track. Paint. Should we change the colour of the car? We've got different colours. There's yellow and purple. I like yellow. That's good. We've got enough money for this, haven't we? Surely we've got enough money. Right, press the right button. There we go. So we've got a yellow car now. Good. So we've got a new engine. We've got a yellow car. And we'll probably make this the last race. Right, see how a quick yellow car goes. Looks like some tight corners here. Is it going any quicker? I don't know. I didn't notice what MPH we were doing before. Yellow paint might go slower than red paint. Yeah, you need more skills here. This is a bit of some very tight corners going on. 18th place. So this new powerful engine isn't doing me too many favours. Oh, keep it on the road. So the first stage was Australia. Now it's Britain. I don't know what comes next. But we'll make this the last one. Road Hog. Because I think you've pretty much seen all the gameplay there is to see. Oh, look at all that lovely money. Well, that's good. I wish that was on a real road. I'll be driving down there all the time. How much money do we pick up there? As we still lambaster, if indeed that's a word, in 17th place. Oops. Yeah, I've got a bit too cocky here. This more powerful engine is doing more harm than good. 17th. There's the money. Get the money. 1,000 each time. That's big money. So it's from this stage onwards, really, you'll be able to start buying big upgrades and change the colour of your car every race if you wanted to. So you can have yellow or purple. I think I prefer the red car that it defaulted to originally, but the option to change your car colour is a nice touch. As a kid, I would have convinced myself the car was handling different, but looking at this, I think I need much better grippier tyres, because then we can carry a lot more speed through these corners. So yeah, that's what you need to do. Work, before you've got the engine, work on the traction, the tyres first of all. There we go. So that's something I've learned. We're in 11th place here, so it's getting... Well, he says that, and then he's got stuck on a hill. Banzai! Oh, Nicky! Right, dropped 4 places there, looking like an absolute newbie. So we're going to have to use these nitros a lot to get back in the game here before everyone gets away from me. Don't want to get lapped by the person in the lead. Need 3 more cars now. Lap 2 of 4. Hold this speed. Yeah, I think this game will be a lot easier once you get better tyres, I've decided. 1 car left to get past and not to get overtaken again. That works out good. That works out great. Now the tide is turning in my favour. Through. Whoa. Hold it. Ease off the accelerator. On these tyres at least. 8th place. I'm getting used to this now. 8th place. Well, I say getting used to it. I'm more used to it. I should win every race, shouldn't I? Through the barriers. Conveniently either side. Bit of a spin. Oh dear. Don't drop below 10th place. Should have this fellow again, should I? Oh, that's... Oh, see, I went off the track to try and get round him. I haven't lost too much speed there. No nitros left, so I haven't got that as a rescue anymore. All about just getting to the next track now. A nice long tunnel. Lap 4. Last lap. Final lap, as it says there. Seem to be able to get away with a few errors and still be on board. Was stuck in 17th place for a while on this track, but 8th place, if I can get a few others, that'll be cool. Right, past him, he was a sitting duck. Just managed to get him on the right bit of the track. Going a lot quicker than these other cars. I think they must have spaced them out. Through past him, 6th place. You notice as well, there is a bit of air noise when you go past other cars. Keep going. Don't want anyone coming past me. The 3 cars aren't going to get past me, are they? He said, setting himself up for failure. Through here, 6th place. Check out the red dot. That's what we're aiming for on the map. First place is miles ahead. Well, I think the first place is already finished. Here we go. Should be the finish up here. Boof. 6th place. Not great, but qualified. And that's all we can hope for. You have qualified. Dave wins again. Yeah, see, I won't win in the championship there. So there we go. I think we'll leave that one there. There's Stonehenge there. But I hope you liked having a look at that. That was Top Gear 2 on the SEGA Mega Drive or Genesis, depending on where you are in the world. Published by Tokai and developed by Gremlin, authors of the Lotus series in 1994. I really liked that game. It was fantastic. Can't say any bad things about it. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Well done for getting to the end of the video, and subscribing if you have done. That is a massive, massive help. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.